Hello everyone, today it's time for a new Streetlight vlog, the 99th edition, so almost at 100. And we're continuing where we left off last time, which was the project at the UFO shaped building, which we basically finished. We replaced the last 3 remaining fixtures there, and we installed 2 columns which were temporarily removed. And we put new lanterns on those as well. So that project basically finished, and here are the last videos I made of the project. And if you know me, I don't really like taking breaks that much. That's why we immediately moved on to the next project, which is actually quite a funny one, because we actually made a scenery video about this, which is a parking space which had a lot of mercury vapor and high pressure sodium CPS lanterns around. So here's a little clip of the scenery part. And we decided to replace those CPS lanterns and some other LEDs that are in front of me as well with Electronics Key FK lanterns, which are these LED lanterns right here, but then ones that were black, which we did the first 16 lanterns there. There are like 30 in total, so we still have to do some work. And it was a pretty cool looking terrain like 3 years ago whenever we recorded the scenery video. But since then there have been some have been replaced with LEDs and some have failed, so parking space itself wasn't really as great. That's why I kind of decided to send an email and ask them if we could replace them, since that's those things kind of result in a lot of great spare parts. So in here we have a lot of spare mercury vapor ballasts, 50 and 80 watt mercury vapor. There were these interesting bulbs in there actually, which I haven't really seen these mercury vapors yet, like HPL Pro by Philips. You have this thing at the top here, and then just the standard stuff, which is great to have some of these. And there were also on the parking space, as I said before, other LED lanterns, which we switched those out as well. I'm going to try to sell these here, clean them, and then sell them. But yeah, we decided to replace them because we wanted it all to look like the same. We wanted it all to look like the same, not like having different colors, colored street lights there. Looks kind of weird, especially considering it's parking space. You can pretty much see all of the columns all at once. But yeah, made like a minute of video footage there, so enjoy.
Between our lips, before our window fell, and when lips
The works on that project will be continued in the next Streetlight vlog probably. But now I'm going to try to fix more of those black KFK lanterns, which I do have with PL. I'm going to convert those to the same LEDs as well. And then to finish off the Streetlight vlog, I have something pretty nice, which is actually again a street that is pretty close to my home, but never actually shown in like a scenery video. And that's basically because I thought that like most of the lanterns there weren't working or already replaced with LED, but it's actually all of the remaining SRS lanterns there still work, and it was quite a nice evening, so I made some pretty cool shots. And I had to drive with the bucket truck, so made some shots from there as well. But that's a street that I'll visit more often, considering it's still in a pretty good condition and you never know whenever it's gone, unfortunately. So, but yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and see you in the next video.